How's it going, Fish fam? Welcome back to a brand new video. If this is your first time checking out the channel, what's up? My name is Gabe. You can also find me at SpartnFish pretty much everywhere on the internet. Speaking of pretty much everywhere on the internet, I go live on Twitch every Tuesday. I'm streaming right now. We are currently, half an hour into the stream. So that means you're going to be getting a bunch of random videos dropping throughout the week that are just going to be little highlights and little clips from the stream. But you could have just been hanging out with us live, chatting, yapping it up, looking at Blue Lock, looking at One Piece clips, reading other manga, listening to music, just jamming out. But at least you still get the YouTube channel. So it is what it is. Speaking of the YouTube channel, just so you know, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we got One Piece. Right now, I'm also watching Frieren and Vigilantes. And then, of course, we got our manga videos. We got our music videos, a bunch of other random stuff like that. So if you're interested, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe. Stick around for a minute. But with all that being said, we're going to get into some Blue Lock. It's been probably like 2 or 3 weeks since I read some Blue Lock. The last chapter that I remember was Nagi's depression arc. I'm gonna be honest, your boy is kind of a Nagi hater. I was really the #1 fan of the decision to get rid of Nagi. I've been promoting that since he got first introduced. I don't know. I just don't get it, man. I don't like characters like that. I especially don't like characters like that in sports anime or sports manga. Like, I just don't get that character archetype as someone who, like, they just don't fit in this narrative at all of sports, you know? I don't like them in really any setting in anime or manga, but I especially don't like them in that setting. I feel like there's a huge difference between characters like Nagi and characters like Frieren or like Saitama, where yeah, they're OP, but they're OP because they built themselves up. They're just not OP because they're OP, you know? They're just OP because they are. Like, I don't like characters like that. They're boring. I don't enjoy them. They're just kind of worthless characters. To me at least, I think a big part of that is honestly the fact that, like, I could see myself as young Nagi. You know what I mean? Like, I could see myself being someone who, if everything was that easy for me, I would fall into those patterns, right? But that's kind of the thing. Like, in this kind of a setting, you can't be that guy, right? Like, I'm on Twitch reading manga and recording a YouTube video, but I'm still getting my fucking steps in. Like, I know that's such a stupid comparison, but like, if I'm willing to put in effort and I'm not in talks for a professional contract for multi-million dollars, like, come on, bro. Put in a little bit of effort. Put some pep in your step, you know? He didn't do it. Lock off. Bye-bye. Alright. That's enough Nagi hate. I'm sure the entire Nagi fan base already hates me. But, you know, my 3 favorite characters are, like, Aiku, Kunigami, and Raichi in Blue Lock. So, you can see where my priorities lie. Right? Like I like people who put in a fuck ton of effort. Those are my favorite characters in pretty much every genre, but especially in sports. I don't know. I feel like I've already yapped long enough. I don't want to take up too much time. But listen, if you want to talk about this more long form and you want to like discuss Nagi's character archetype and Nagi's character growth with me, you can do that by joining the Discord. There's a link in the description, always, every time, to join the Discord. We yap anime, manga, music, movies, fitness, gym shit. Come in there, come talk. That is the place if you want to talk about shit more long term. Because just going back and forth yapping in comments, we're not going to get anywhere. So join the Discord, alright? You can hop in game nights and debate me about Nagi's validity as a character. We're going to disagree, and you're an idiot, but we can talk about it still. Anyways, yeah, let's just get into it. Blue Lock 303. Oh shit, yeah, Isagi out trending Kaiser. Damn, he's got he's got like almost double his amount of okay. Kaiser, you got no motion anymore, little bro. Japan's under 20. Blue Lock Japan. There it is. Alright, bro. Yeah, he's wearing the Blue Lock merch. Bro said, hey, they got me the bag. I don't care if it's Ego and Henri. They got me the bag. I'll rep the merch. I fucking hate this guy so much. This guy, one of the worst characters in all of... He's probably everyone's most disliked character, except for, like, the random hyper-capitalist dudes who are reading Blue Lock, who are just like, yeah, dude. Oh, get that fucking bag, Hirotoshi. Oh, get that bag. If you like Hirotoshi, you're a sick fuck. 78 billion? That's how much they made off Blue Lock TV? 78 billion? That's like, what? At least $7. I don't know the conversion ratio, but it's at least $7. All thanks to BLTV and the Neo Egoist League. Our subscriber count is skyrocketing and our merch is flying off the shelf. Yeah, he hit the... Bro, he's such... As I thought, the superior ones get rich. Bro, you had nothing to do with this. Capitalism... Bro, what did I say? What did I say? If you're some sort of fucking hyper-capitalist weirdo, you probably love Hirotoshi. What do you want? I'm busy, so keep it brief. Ego-kun, this is a marvelous achievement. You've done an amazing job making such a killing for the JFU. However, why'd you yeah, bro, he's a fucking Nagi glazer. Of course. You know how much Nagi merch we were selling, bro? You have any idea how much Nagi merch we were selling? People love that little soft-spoken dweeb. We were gonna give him his own movie. We were gonna give him his own manga. He's the man. Everyone loves him. He's got white hair. Didn't you know? White hair, Ego. He's popular, isn't he? It was per the rules. That's all over. Social media... Bro, is this real life? Is Hirotoshi doing real life? He's you. Damn, how does it feel to be on the same side as Hirotoshi? All the Nagi glazers are literally this man. That's crazy. The world is tearing us a new one. He'll be a gold mine, so let's get him back on the team. Just do another selection. Bro, he's really you guys. Y'all puffing on your fucking Nagi copium trying to get him back on the team. Holy. Yeah, money grubbing. I'm here to give Japan a World Cup. It's not about who you think is the cutest, bro. It's not about that. I get that you and your Nagi fandom ship Nagi. But it's not about that. In this project, I am God. There is one God in Blue Lock. I am him. We formed Blue Lock, dreaming of being the best in the world. In phase 1, we selected 35 out of 300. They played against Japan's under-20 representative team. And in phase 2, the NEL, their numbers thinned to 23. It's finally time for phase 3. The under-20 World Cup. Yeah, bro, the 4 just stand. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You may have noticed they got my boy Aiku on stage. Do you see Shido anywhere? They got Sendu on stage, but not Shido. I mean, I get it. Like, Sendu was the ace of the the original under-20 team. But why is Sendu on stage right now? Like, why is Sendu on stage? Have Aryu on stage before we have Sendu on stage. I'm just saying this out of pure spite that Kunigami isn't on stage, if I'm being honest with you. But why is Sendu on the stage? What does Sendu have to do with anything? I know. He was on the under-20s. Everyone loves him. He's like a famous guy. He's their ace. They all love him, so we have to have Sendu on the stage. I get it. The PR thing. But in terms of Blue Lock, it just doesn't make sense to me that Sendu would be on the stage. We got Ren, we got Isagi, we got Aiku, who, in my brain, Aiku should be the captain. I don't know if that's actually going to be a thing, but in my brain, I think Aiku should be captain. He's the most mature player out of all of them. He's already been a captain on the world stage. He's not going to be up front constantly. He's going to be able to see the full picture. He has meta vision. Like, Oliver Aiku should be the captain of the under-20 Blue Lock team. I mean, you can disagree with me. You can be like, oh, it should be Karasu. Bro, Karasu barely starting. Karasu might not start. He was ranked number 11. He might not start. I know for damn sure Oliver Aiku is starting. He was ranked top 5. Karasu might get knocked down one spot. Then what? Japan will... Wait, Japan is hosting the World Cup? I mean, I guess it makes sense in this context, like the context of Blue Lock, where they're like, yeah, you know, we did this whole thing. Everyone around the world was watching. So how about you let us host the World Cup? But in reality, like, hasn't this been decided for like 9 years at this point? Who's going to be hosting? Like, you can't just decide that, right? You can't just decide that. Hasn't it been decided already? 64 countries will participate. The highest number ever. Damn. Okay. Starting with Brazil, the soccer kingdom. Wait. Why are we... Okay, I was like, why are we saying Brazil and then showing fucking Mbappe? Listen, I know it's... Calm down. I know it's Loki, right? France, the champion country, led by Loki. Okay. So in this, France is already the under-20 World Cup champions. Okay, of course Kaiser's gonna be playing. And England, soccer's motherland, Spain, Italy, plus all of the new Gen World 11 will be gathered together. Wait. So does that mean Sai is going to be playing? If all of the new Gen 11 are playing, that includes Sai, right? So yeah, if Sai is going to be on the team, Karasu is definitely not starting. And he's definitely... The captain is between Sai and Aiku. It's either Sai or Aiku for captain then. Because if all the new Gen World 11 are playing, which is what it says here, then Sai is playing, right? Yeah, and who out there saying Karasu is gonna be a captain? Y'all are out of your damn mind. These and other unknown foes will be faced by Blue Lock Japan. Our sights are set on one thing: total victory. Don't kid yourself. I'm God. Bro, shut up. Yeah? Yeah, you? Okay. What happens if Ego leaves, bro? None of this would have happened without him. Who do you think haggled with PIFA to let Japan host this? Okay. Let Japan host this year. Well, I mean, that is crazy that you were able to get them to change the host. Because that should have been set already. This is an order. Fuck. Did the fans really send that many Twitter threats that they had to bring back Nagi in 2 chapters? Boom, there it is. This is him telling the Twitter fans, yeah, if you guys want me to bring Nagi back, we're stopping the manga. No more manga. If you try and riot and say we want Nagi back, no more manga for you. And I quit. For my plan, I assembled a team that will represent Japan to win the World Cup. Plus, didn't you and I agree to that shitty promise? I have no intention of changing the 23 players I chose for that. Seishiro Nagi isn't needed. Correct! Correct! Nagi would only be a hindrance. At this point, Nagi would only be a hindrance. He's not needed. Nagi can only play up top, and we have better people for playing up top. I can only choose 23 players, and I don't choose Nagi. Got it? Got it? Nagi's not on the team, buddy. Deal with it. Deal with it. Is it possible we'll get to see Loki versus Rin Itoshi? Yeah. Does this guy not know how a tournament works? Or Kaiser against Isagi? We get to see Lorenzo and the new Gen World 11 face off with the Blue Lock 11? Bro, Bro, I like that the reporters are literally just us. The reporters are just the fans that are like, oh shit! Oh shit! We need to see Lorenzo and Kaiser and Loki face Blue Lock? Bro, that's what this whole arc was. Yeah. Under 20 Cup has primarily been viewed as the World Cup's little brother, a championship tournament for the world's best younger players. But this time is different. Thanks to the NEL and BLTV, this generation has garnered top-tier attention. You can think of this Under 20 World Cup as being as much of a mega event as the main World Cup. Like how popular high school baseball is. What the fuck? What kind of comparison? Maybe in Japan. Maybe in Japan. I don't know. I don't fucking like baseball to begin with, so I'd be the worst person to make that comparison to. Just look at these players who face World Cup. Bro, Sendu acting like he's fucking him. Sendu really thinks he's that one. A World Cup for Japan is no longer just a dream. Bro, that's what Henri's been saying since episode 2 of Blue Lock. Since episode damn 2 of Blue Lock, Henri's been saying, my dream is for us to win the fucking World Cup. That is my dream. Now we turning that into a reality. We moving. We moving. Japan has motion. Fine then, Ego-kun. But I won't allow any more of this savagery. What are you talking about? If we can't win the Under 20 World Cup, then you egotistical dreamer. What? I imagine this is a weird translation error where it's supposed to say then you're fired, right? This is probably just like a shitty subtitling error. Then you're fired. Yeah, why would he care? Yeah. If we can't win, then what's the point of all this? That was the whole point of all this, was for us to win. So if we can't win, what the fuck's the point? And then I'll make Japan the center of the soccer world. If you do, then I'll make it the best business asset in the world. Bro, I fucking hate this guy. He's so insufferable. He is such an annoying character. And remember, if you're a Nagi Glazer, that's your homie. That's your guy right there. Nagi Glazers and this guy, you're on the same team. You're the same person. Just remember that. Every time you're like, man, I hope they bring Nagi back. Remember, this is you. This guy right here, this is you. And finally, representing Blue Lock, we'll have a word from Isagi Yoichi. We will win. Yeah, not we will win. Yoichi Isagi will make sure the under 20 World Cup. Look at Aiku. Aiku's just stoked. Yoichi Isagi will make the under 20 World Cup the hottest place for soccer on earth. Bro, Henri is stoked. I've never seen Henri look that excited in a single panel in my life. The start of the new Blue Lock Japan. 47 days until the under 20 World Cup. No, do not give me sad ass depressed Nagi cutaways, dude. What's he playing? Starfighter G, not Street Fighter. No. He's playing Starfighter G. Bro, if these cowards bring Nagi back, I'm gonna be kind of upset, honestly. These cowards better not bring Nagi back. Alright. Next chapter. 304. Sorry, I'm thirsty. I've been walking for a minute now, okay? I'm thirsty. I've been walking an hour. Fuck. Wrong hole. Okay. Shit. Okay, 304. Itadakimasu. Still got the water in the hole. Itadakimasu. Bro, that sweater goes hard. On it, if they sold that sweater, you know people would buy that. You know damn well people would buy that hoodie. That looks crazy. I like how Isagi's mom kind of looks like a little bit like Henri. Like she just looks like older Henri. Great job, Yo-chan. Eat up, all-star. Mom made her celebratory pork cutlets. Once again, Mom, I'm going to remind you. I don't know how many times we've had to have this conversation, but you're supposed to have this for good luck the day before the match. I don't know how many times we have to have this conversation, Mom. I'm a professional soccer player. You got to start showing me some goddamn respect. Umai! Pork cutlets after a victory are so rewarding. Damn, he flipped his tune, huh? He flipped his tune. He said, "All right, now pork cutlets are the post game." I'm glad. Although we were shocked you came home so suddenly. You have a break from Blue Lock for long? Something like that. The under 20 World Cup isn't for a while, so they told us we have the next 2 weeks off, and I came home. Oh, okay. So we're getting 2 weeks off, and then we're gonna have like a 30-day training arc before the World Cup. Okay, okay. So we're getting like 2 chapters in everyone's downtime, basically. Okay, I feel that. I feel that. Then get lots of rest. Want pork cutlets again tomorrow and the day after? All right, bro. All right. Too much of a good thing is you know, it makes it not worth it anymore. I've got to say though, this has gotten crazy. Your popularity, your abilities, your salary. I know, Dad, you ain't got the bread like me, huh? Hey now, dear. Ah, sorry, you came back to rest, so I shouldn't talk about that. It's okay. Blue Lock is handling the offers from overseas club teams in the meantime. We'll get the details later. Oh, so he hasn't even seen like papers. Like he hasn't even seen a job offer yet. He's just receiving the contracts and they're going straight to Blue Lock. Interesting. All right, you need to be careful on that, Isagi. You be careful. You gotta watch your ass on that, brother. You're gonna end up signing your life away or some shit. It really is amazing. Aside from the money, you managed to win and become #1 in Blue Lock, Yo-chan. Yeah, thanks. I joined the league wanting to become #1, and I faced the challenges head on. I really pulled it off, and I'm really stoked. For real. Thanks for that shit. Yeah! Bro, I saw this panel on like Instagram Reels, but I thought it was just like an edit. I didn't think this was the actual fucking panel. I thought this was just like a fan edit of the panel. Thanks for that shit, my ultimate clown. Yeah, dude, W dad just being like, son, you see how fucking cringe this is out of context? You see how cringe this is when we're just having dinner? That's what you look like. Don't pick on your son, Dad. But if you keep trash talking like that, you'll be a bad influence on the kids watching at home. Agreed as shit. Bro, his dad hit the dab. That's not me. You're talking like Kaiser now. Delivery. Oh, a box from Blue Lock. Was, bro? Okay. Oh, okay. I thought, bro, I thought it was a scale for a second, and I was like, damn. They said don't get fat. A bunch of discs. Is it? Damn. Did he get? He got the full anime. They sent him the Blu-ray disc exclusive of the anime. Plus a plane ticket. Oh, never mind. Not the anime. A letter from Ego-san. Learn about soccer. Learn about soccer, Yoichi Sagi. The key to your next evolution is in here. Discover it for yourself. Where's the plane ticket to? Learn about soccer. Did Ego-san think something up? An assignment just for me? I've been wondering for a while. What kind of person does Ego-san seem like to you, Yo-chan? Huh? I mean, he's definitely radical. And he has his own philosophy, I guess. He's totally unsociable, and he'll only say what he means, no matter who he's talking to. He'd be just some weirdo if he was somewhere else. I mean, he's kind of some weirdo. So he's just how he looked on BLTV. Yeah, plus, he believes more than anyone on Earth that Japan will win the World Cup. Damn, throwback to Chapter 1. I only need crazy bastards who won't be satisfied until they're the world's best. You know, I kinda understand it now. The sincerity of an adult, and what true passion feels like. Kenpachi Ego is the craziest, most fascinating guy in the world. And he's the benefactor of my dream. Seems like you're having fun, Yo-chan. I'm glad you met someone good. You sure have changed, Yoichi. In the short time you were away, you've gotten more mature than me. I also got more bread than you, Dad! Come talk to me! But you know, I just want you to remember this. No matter how much you change, the fact that Mom and I are your family will never change. That's nice. I think you're gonna fight even bigger challenges soon. You live in the world of competition where you'll get hurt and hurt others, but Mom and I will always be watching over you. No matter how things change, this is your home to return to. Damn. No, not everyone has that. Not even in Blue Lock. Not everyone has. Bro, look at Kaiser. Look at Naruhaya. Naruhaya. Sheesh. Not everyone has his situation, man. Yeah, I want to watch these videos. 2008 Euro Finals. Wonder what Ego-san wants me to learn. It really is a soccer recording. Well, it's very clearly Germany versus Spain. Are these people that we know? It cut to another match. Okay. Diving header. Blocked. What is this? He's not telling me to learn from the goal scene. Whenever the recording changes, it starts with a tempo-changing trap or a killer pass. So that's it. He doesn't want to show me the goals, but game-changing moments. Ah, okay. That's gotta be it. The ideas behind these traps, passes, and dribbles that add a new stimulus to the field. Ego-san handpicked these past recordings from international matches for this collection of plays that produce the goal scent. There's still so much I don't know about soccer. Overflow. Is that that Inzaghi? Overflowing the world. Fascinating and fun. I need to input this new stimulus. I want to reach Jinpachi Ego's level of thought. Yeah, he sent personalized boxes to fucking everyone? Or I guess just letters. Letters. Damn, there he is. My fucking dog! Okay. I think we got one more chapter. Ba-ba-ba. 305. Alright, let me grab some water real quick. Okay. Here you go. Your special yakisoba midnight snack. Damn, he still got Henri serving him food? He still has Henri serving him food? Crazy. You've been pulling a lot of all-nighters lately, Ego-san. Are you taking care of your body? I've been working on these personalized trainings and letters for all 23, so my other work has piled up. During this 14-day break, what are you trying to make those 23 boys do? Henri-chan, what sort of process do you follow to cook food? Well, I think of what I want to eat, then go buy the necessary ingredients. Precisely. I'm thinking up a recipe for an under-20 World Cup victory, and they have 14 days to acquire their missing ingredients. Go there if you want to be a king again, that is. Okay. What? He's just sending all of them on wild trips? What's this Four Eyes plotting? University? You're borrow from Blue Lock. We've been waiting for you. Ah, I see. He sent he sent his ass to get more physical. He said, "You know what you're missing? You're missing that dog. You ain't got that dog in you anymore, Baru. We need you even bigger, even more physical." Bro, imagine if Baru trained under Chris. If Baru trained under Chris instead of under Snuffy, he'd be a fucking animal. Huh? Learn by teaching. Understand what it's like to be a kid. It's a grade school. He's here. It's Bachira. Yeah, he's gonna fight the fucking kids. Who the fuck are you? It's Bachira, the real deal. Please teach us about soccer. Yeah, he's all right, Bachira. You gotta understand what the fuck is going on in your brain. Now, try and teach other people what the fuck you're thinking about. That's the only way for him to have to, like, actually be able to articulate his thoughts. Teach it to little kids. Honestly, that's a really good, like, lesson for anyone. If you're trying to memorize something for yourself, teaching it to someone else, bro, that's gonna help you tremendously to understand the material. Yoma Chigiri-sama. Throw away your legs and become a fish? So yeah, man. Chigiri's number one problem. He can sprint like a fucking demon, but he gasses himself out. So we're going to teach him stamina. We're going to up that cardiovascular endurance. Chigiri, you're just going to learn how to breathe. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Acquire a heart and lungs that can endure your speed. Bro, I mean, he's helping them out, but it's the most, like, no nonsense, simple, like, this just makes sense. This is what you should be doing type shit. Rensuke Kunigami. The answer lies in battle. Yeah? My boy Kunigami signing up for UFC? They just have Kunigami studying fucking boxing? That's crazy. I mean, I fuck with that, honestly. Alright, what the fuck do they have Shido? Are they just gonna have Shido meditating? They're like, hey, bro, you just gotta chill out. You gotta chill out, brother. Do everything that's on your bucket list. He said, alright, man, you seem to have a death wish. You play like you have a death wish. Let's just check all those boxes, alright? Check all those boxes. That's so funny. For everyone else, it's like practical stuff for improving their physique or improving their weapon. For Shido, it's, hey man, try not to fucking die. Alright, just go. Shoo. Rin, you need to go hang out with your brother. Oh, Rin's is literally meditating. Yeah, Rin's is literally meditating. Alright, what the fuck is Reo doing then? Hey Reo, if I hadn't relied on you, Reo, I wonder if I would have had a different future. I just keep thinking about him. Somewhere in my mind, I thought we'd always be together. Though I still haven't adjusted to life without Nagi. God, what a pain. Ah, yes, I forgot about his maid. Pardon me, Master Reo. You have received a letter from Blue Lock. You are Blue Lock's special soldier. Become the master. Copy of all remaining players. There's still a path to number 1 for you. I don't think there's a path to number 1 for Reo, brother. I think there's a path to top 5 for Reo for sure. But number 1? Brother, he's never going to be able to, like, copy those techniques perfectly. So I don't understand how we're going to sit here and say that Reo could be number 1, you know? Reo could definitely be top 5. He could easily be a top 5 player. I'll say that. Become the master copy of all remaining players. This SD card was included as well. It seems to contain recordings of specific plays by the other two. Yeah, he said, all right, here's your film. Study. And I must say, Master Rayo, despite your physical abilities, this seems an impossible task for a mere 14 days. Bruh, that's why you're not in Blue Lock, you old bitch. This is why you're not in Blue Lock. Because you think that shit's impossible. No, I'll do it. I don't need to use my brain right now, just my body. Everything Rayo says, bruh. I'm not making this up, dude. This is the real dialogue. This is the real dialogue. Pajama Atticus who? Just say the actual dialogue from the manga. Ego's words always hold a meaning beyond what I can imagine. I'll ace this homework and then I'll become the #1 protagonist. Yeah, who is this? Who is going through that training? What? What? What is this? What is this training? Someone's doing parkour. Raichi's doing wrestling. We got someone in a fucking VR hyperbaric time chamber. Karasu is just running outside, which is whatever. Is that Corona chasing a fucking dog? I think that's Aryu doing karate. Nanase is getting even more ambidextrous. Now he's getting ambidextrous with his hands at the same time as well as his feet. But who the fuck is going on American Sniper missions? Who the fuck is the one that's just going on sniper missions? They say, yeah, for years, we're dropping you in Iraq. Try not to die. Everyone else is like, Chigiri's going swimming, brother. You're going to Iraq. We're dropping you in the middle of Ukraine. Come back before the 14 days is up. And yeah, we'll see if you're ready to join Blue Lock. What the fuck is this, dude? Why couldn't I go swimming? Is it supposed to be Otoya? Is it because he's a ninja? You're just like, yeah, you're a ninja. You must be able to be a sniper too. Nico, you just gotta sit there, curl 20-pound dumbbells. That's it. Just curl 20 pounds. Hiyori, go back to playing video games. Bro, I get, like, the more you scroll down, the more ridiculous it is. Hiyori, you can go play League. Otoya, once again, we are sending you to a war zone. Just a friendly reminder. You are going to need to sign this permission slip because, again, active war zone. What the fuck? Yeah, Yuki has to train with the blade? Bro, what is going on? Okay, Gagamaru doing baseball makes sense. Did they just have Aiku studying to be a coach? They literally just have Aiku studying to be a coach. Tell me he's not gonna be captain. They are setting Aiku up to be the captain. Everyone else is... Yuki is studying the blade, while Aiku is studying kingcraft and sports administration. Like, what are we talking about here? In the end, they're all strikers. When they meet again with that instinct into... Wait, who is this? Yeah? He wrote a note for Henri? Go get some proper sleep in your room. Good work. Fuck off. Bro, you didn't need to do all that, bro. You just... Like, so petty for no reason. The chemical reaction of #1s times 23. Yeah. In any other anime, they'd all be him. Everyone in this show would be him in another anime. But that's like what Blue Lock is. It's just him, the show. Damn. Okay. So I wonder if I wonder if we're gonna get like a full arc that's just kind of showing us what everyone's doing, or are we just gonna go straight into, okay, it's been 14 days in the next chapter. Here's our 30-day training montage. We got to pick the captain. Like, I wonder how we're even gonna do captain selection, because we have 23 people. So I guess in theory, what we could do is like a draft. Be like, all right, we're playing a game, 11v11. Whichever team's captain wins is the captain. But I don't know, man. Like, they're just setting it up so hard for Aiku to be like, look at this. They're setting it up so hard for Aiku to be captain. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just coping because he's one of my favorite characters. But I think Aiku should be captain. It just makes the most. Yeah. I know when I put out the poll, like, hella people said Isagi was going to be captain. You guys are goofy. We're not going to have someone who's always up front be captain. It just makes no goddamn sense. All right. I mean, I don't know. I hope Barasuda never gets his way and we never see Nagi again. But, bro, you people like Nagi too much for us not to see him again. I know the episode Nagi manga is ending, which is like, I don't know, might be a good sign for me and my fellow Nagi haters that he's never coming back, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I don't like that character. I don't want to see him anymore. I'm a fucking hater. So be it. Let me know what y'all thought of these past 3 chapters. Let me know down in the comments who you think should be the captain. Again, if you say anything other than Aiku, you're fucking wrong. But yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. All right, peace. Okay. Hold up. Before we check out Awashi. Take. Whiz. All right, hold on. Pausing. We're pausing real quick.